Analogy. It is the composition of two similar ideas in order to explain one. Pointers to remember. Number 1. Ensure that the two things you are comparing share enough similarities to justify the comparison. A wobbly analogy, like a three-legged chair, will quickly fall apart. Number 2. Write a draft of a topic sentence that sets the stage for your analogy paragraph. Unlike most topic sentences, which are direct and specific, this one may strike a chord of understanding, as well as puzzlement. That's to be expected, as your job as a writer is to expound on and explain what the analogy means to you in subsequent sentences. Number 3. Fine-tune the topic sentence and ensure that it suggests enough ideas for you to amplify, such as, I thought I was walking into a quiet medical clinic, but really, it was like going back into time to the noisy workout gyms from the 1980s. This analogy suggests a crowded, frenetic environment that causes the writer unease, if not disappointment. Number 4. Brainstorm ideas for the similarities between the clinic and a gym wear. For example, people exercise and work out on fitness machines. Write down these ideas and choose the best 3 to demonstrate their meaning and to create an emotional appeal of understanding. Number 5. Write at least 3 sentences to make the analogy complete. Employing descriptive and vivid language paints a visual picture, such as, several men were sweating on treadmills, while a group of women were working out with a personal trainer who barked commands to up the tempo and feel the muscle burn. With multiple TVs blaring in the background, I didn't even hear the doctor call out my name. For a long moment, I had forgotten I was in a medical clinic at all. I thought it was 1988 all over again. Number 6. Review your choice of words for denotation and connotation. The allure of analogies is such that they can lend themselves to exaggeration. Fight this tendency mightily, as it will only jeopardize your credibility. Example of analogy. For me, I am more like ants than grasshoppers. Ants are eager to search for food. They are industrious in order to find food for their own survival. Just like me, I am also eager to finish my study. I am trying to be industrious in order to finish my paperworks, assignments, projects, and others just in time before the deadline. Ants are always prepared for the coming of typhoon. As long as the sun is shining, they don't stop searching and collecting food. Same goes for me as I prepare myself to the possible problems that I may encounter. I am collecting courage and hope by praying so that if the problem comes, I may have some ideas to solve it. Ants are organized in a way that they arrange themselves in a line to avoid chaos. I also arrange my things orderly to prevent the loss of my things. I also plan what I have to do the next day. This way, I could keep track of my activities and I could allot more time in reviewing if there is a quiz or examination ahead. Ants also show brotherhood and unity, for they help each other for their survival. Just like me, I am trying to develop my social skills in order to make many friends. I am trying to help others if they have a problem. Grasshoppers, from the famous fable, the ant and the grasshopper are directly opposite to ants. They are mean and lazy. Maybe because their food is abundant so they don't have to search for food. I know myself not to be lazy. I know I always strive harder and try my best to accomplish something. I know I am more like ants than grasshoppers.